Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. I'm Brett. It's Wednesday, which means it's brand new comic book day, and new comics are hitting the shelves all across the world. You can get them digitally, you can get them physically. It's like the best day of the week and best time of being a comic book fan because you can read them any way you want and get them pretty much anywhere. So in my hands is the return of Marvel's First Family, the Fantastic Four #1. Dan Slott writing, Sara Pichelli is doing the art, and we've got a backup story with Simone, Bianchi, and Dan Slott, I believe, is writing as well. Let me double check on that. Yeah, it's Dan Slott, and then with the pop, we got Dan Slott and Skottie Young is the other part of it. So a nice little kind of a funny comic at the end. All right, so Fantastic Four took a break. I'm going to say they took a much-needed break. The sales weren't all that great. They were not a comic that was doing fantastic when it came out there. It's been years, and it's fantastic to get the Fantastic Four back. It's been quite some time. Marvel's been intelligently building up, teasing things out. We've seen some hints of the return of the first family of Marvel, Sue and Johnny and Ben and Reed and their kids. And this issue kind of sets things off. It really sets the tone, what we can expect, and it nails it, I think. It does a really, really great job of bringing that family aspect together and also showing the impact, the heartbreak of the Fantastic Four, of Sue and Reed and their kids being off doing who knows what, who knows where. So basically the story up to this point is post-Secret Wars. Sue, Reed, and the kids went and fixed the universe, and they've been off doing who knows what. Ben and Johnny have been kind of on Earth, figuring out what to do with their lives, and been hurting. You know, they're best friends, their family has been gone, they don't know if they're dead, they don't know if they're alive, and they just don't know what's going on. This issue really emphasizes that. You know, we get some teases of the return of the Fantastic Four, and the issue is all about that build-up. It is all about that family, that emotion, those brothers, the sisters, your brother-in-law, your best friend, all that together. Dan Slott, I think, it nails the emotional impact of it. And as a whole, this is a great build-up to what will be the eventual return of the Fantastic Four. Does it happen here? No. Fans might be a little irritated at that, and that's a little understandable. You know what? I personally don't mind it. I actually think the focus on the emotional aspect of it, focus on the familial aspect of it, and really focusing on the loss that Ben and Johnny have been feeling is key. The other is these two have been divided. Ben is basically kind of been the cynic, saying they're not going to come back, move on. Johnny's been the hopeful one, saying like they're out there somewhere, we need to go find them. Those two together, it's been an oil and water, just not water and fire is probably even better. Rock and fire would be a better analogy. And they've been kind of butting heads because of that. And it builds throughout the issue. And I think the other thing it really emphasizes is that though we really kind of think about like Ben and Reed being the two really hitting it off in the beginning. Those are like the best friends. It's really Johnny and Ben have been the ones, the jokesters. They're kind of the part of the heart of the family is that relationship there. This is a solid debut. It has that emotional punch. You get to the end and you just want to say hell yeah, and you can't wait for the second one. At least I myself felt that way. There's a second story in there, and there's also a third Skottie Young, really funny. Just read it. It's a one-pager, nothing crazy. The second is about Dr. Doom, who was running around as Iron Man and is back in Latveria and has to regain control from a lawless land. Who knows where that's going to go, if we're going to see more of that, but this issue really deals with that and focuses on Doom being Doom again. Fantastic Four is coming back. We need our Dr. Doom. We need our old school, Iron Fist ruler, Dr. Doom, to be their real foil. We'll get the steps of that here, so that's solid as well. The art I like. Sara Pichelli is a very distinct style. Like, she's got this look that's been great. I've enjoyed her work on, I think it was Spider-Man. She was the one with Miles Morales and all that, Ultimate Spider-Man. Brian Michael Bendis, and I think this is a really good follow-up because, again, it's all about the characters and the heart. So we see some of the art with that. And then to show off the Doctor Doom story, we'll just go with that. It is classic art from right there. So this is a good issue. I mean, it's Legacy 646. It retails for $5.99, but it's an extra thick issue. Number 1 you can see on the cover. I'm a fan. I've read Fantastic Four for a really long time. It's one of those Marvel comics I dove in and out of. When I got back into comics, it was a comic that I read constantly. Hickman run, Factions run. Thought they were really, really good. And this is kind of getting back to that fun style that we'd expect. You know, crazy stories, we'll see where it goes from there. So right now, the focus is on Hart and getting the team back together, getting the band back together, and I think this comic sets off in that right direction. So this is, to me, an absolute buy. I can't wait to see where it goes. And if you're looking for a comic that's all action, this isn't it. This one's all about Hart and the family, and that's really what Fantastic Four is all about. So Dan Slott nails it in that department. You can go get this in comic shops today. Obviously, go support your comic shop first and foremost. Without comic shops, you know, comics just would not function the way they are today and just would not exist. Yeah, so if you don't know if you have a comic shop near you, we've got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code. It'll tell you if a shop's near you. No shop, no problem. We got some affiliate links. There are affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage of that. I want to thank Marvel for hooking us up with a free copy for review. We like to be transparent when it comes to that. We believe in transparency on this site. So you can go and take that as for, you know, what you think as far as weighing the review. I want to thank you for watching, as always. Now, if you're into Fantastic Four, you're into Marvel, and you're into comics, check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, all at Graphic Policy. Until next time, keep reading comics and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.